say, just remember me when it turns out right. 'Cause you know that if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. In my victory, just remember me when I make it shine.
Governor's Awards is a acting competition where schools from all over New Jersey come together at Rutgers University, and they spend the day showing off their acting skills.
There's about 70 acts per category in the competition, and out of those about 70, about 10 of them finalize, and then after you do your finals performance, then 6 win, and then the rest 4 just get like nominated.
It's an opportunity for high school actors to be critiqued by professionals in the field.
The winner gets to go and get a signed document from the governor about the arts that they won.
Me and Charlie Thompson did a comedic scene where we were 2 Irish guys.
And one of them is telling the other guy that the easiest way to pick up women is to tell them that you're a priest.
Our first preliminary round was 2 friends awaiting the results of a pregnancy test. So we had 30 seconds to kind of converse to see like what we were going to do with the scene, and we had to keep a comedic scene going for up to 5 minutes. And then once we finalized, our second scene was someone cheating off of somebody else because they owe you something.
My experience at the Governor's Awards was so much fun. Like you go with all your best friends, and it's an acting competition, so like we're doing and like performing what we love, and like you have all your friends there doing it with you, and you're also performing with your friends.
It's really, really positive. You meet actors from all over New Jersey and lots of really different people with, you know, different acting styles and different ways of doing things. So it's a really fun experience just to see all the different kinds of people that show up.
You have the opportunity to like go around to the different classrooms while the competition's going on throughout the day and see other hie school students perform, which is really cool, and also go and support your friends, which is a lot of fun. And it was such a great feeling to see all my friends win as well as me. It was a great feeling.
Before last year, we hadn't won for like 8 years, and so to like break that last year and then we do it again this year is really, really cool.
I would definitely recommend others get involved because, like I said before, it's a good opportunity to bring something that you worked really hard on, like that an acting piece that you worked really hard on that you want to have the opportunity to be like critiqued by professionals, and it's it's an overall great experience. It's good to get to perform pieces that you might not get to perform anywhere else.
In this week's episode, we will cover gym volleyball, John Taylor Babbitt Heart Club, Cash Calf, and a special Valentine's Day advice segment.
Guys, I can't get the monitor to work.
Golly, I reckon we got a cut wire here.
Wait, so we can't produce the episode today then?
I'm afraid not. And I can call maintenance, but they won't be here till sundown.
Our ratings will freefall if we put up the episode late.
Well, unless someone knows how to fix a cable, that's how it's gonna be.
Hey guys, sorry we're late. Ready to man the old teleprompter.
It doesn't matter, MacCarty. Everything is done for. We're completely ruined.
What happened, Goober?
Someone cut the cable to the monitor.
I can fix that.
Wow, the pulse is saved. Thanks, MacCarty.
Wait, why do you just carry around electrical tape? What else is in your backpack?
Don't worry about it. I don't go interrogating you on what's in your backpack. I wonder who cut the cable. The Pulse is the most prominent source of entertainment and factual information in the Chatham-wide area. That certainly wasn't accidental.
don't you do something?
I'll do something. Watch my back. Hey. I've been goofed. I've walked right into their trap.
That's right. And now you're at my full mercy.
Why are you doing this? The Pulse brings joy and entertainment to thousands, if not millions.
Does this look like the face of a man who cares about your silly little television show? I'm gonna destroy the Pulse.
That's it? You're just gonna destroy the Pulse? That's it? You're not gonna replace it with anything?
Of course I am, you ignorant sloth. I'm gonna tear down your little program and replace it with Soviet cat videos.
What in tarnation? Are you joshing me? Anything but that. Why are you telling me this, anyway?
Because after I destroy the Pulse, I'm gonna destroy you. Take care, MacCarty.
George, come quick! Niner! Looks like I've got to take matters into my own hands.
What are you doing back here?
I would say my experience at Fox, like personally, was that it was just like really eye-opening. I think seeing a professional TV studio, you know, in an environment where it's live.
It was a pretty good time. It was a early start. That was probably the hardest part of the whole thing. We were here at 4 o'clock this morning, or that morning, and we were at the Fox Studios by 5 or 4:45.
When we first got there, Times Square was totally empty, and we were walking to a little cafe, and no one was really out. It was crazy seeing such a busy city empty.
It was really interesting because like I've never been on TV before, so like just being on TV with all like the cameras and the technology, and it was really interesting.
I was able to figure out which camera was on, like which angle it was, so I was able to look into the camera and wink. That was definitely my favorite part.
In between sound check and the performance, we had a lot of time to like get ready and like go out and like get breakfast or whatever. And I think like kind of going out and just kind of unifying Select a little more made our community as a choir as a whole like a lot better. And I think it like carried over to in class. So.
Favorite part of the whole thing actually wasn't even in the Fox studio. It was like driving down the highway and being in New York City at like 4 o'clock in the morning with nobody there. Times Square was empty. It was crazy.
Foreigner musically was great.
Yeah, Foreigner was really cool. They're really down to earth people. I think from the vibe I got.
Musically they're really good. Obviously the songs they sang were really good.
Personally, they were really nice too. Pretty old. They were pretty old. But yeah, they were very nice.
Personally, they're really nice. They talked to us and then talked a little bit about when we sang at Carnegie with them. Well, voice crack. So yeah, they were really nice. They're good guys.
And they're very talented musicians. I think they're, one of the most classic rock bands ever. So it's really cool working with them.
They were super nice to us. They talked a little banter here and there, but they were really nice.
I think one cool thing that we did that really wasn't planned was another song that we didn't know they were singing, and you could totally see behind the scenes of how they were jumping from one show to another, and we had no idea, so we just kind of had to go with the flow, and I think that showed, you know, TV is just, you go with it, you roll with it.
So one really cool thing that happened was, as I was walking around exploring, and I happened to pass by one of the main Fox's control rooms, and they were doing live sound there and live studio editing, and the people working in there let me go in, and I got to like observe everything that was going on when they were interviewing people on the live show, so that was really exciting.
I got 2 Egg McMuffins for breakfast from McDonald's at 6 a.m. and then about 20 minutes later I fell asleep in the same McDonald's. It's a good time.
How did you become such a punk?
I mean, my mom raised me that way. It's just kind of a rite of passage in my family.
Wow, that's really cool. Why aren't you being interviewed for those?
Because Charlie Thompson's a mean person. It's G-rated, I forgot.
G-rated. Okay.
I have a song here. It don't mean a thing. Charlie Thompson don't mean a thing.
Okay.
I'm Scoota, if you don't remember. How did I end up here? Smushed up against a dirty window. Well, to get to here, I've got to go back a couple of months. It all started when I was trying to be a world-class dancer. See, as you may know, dancing doesn't always roll in the dough, so I had to resort to other methods of survival.
Hey, what you doing in here?
Sorry, didn't know you was living here.
Well, what you doing anyway?
Looking for dinner. What's it to you anyway?
Sheesh, if things are that bad, I can set you up with some work. I know a guy.
Well, gee, that'd be pretty sweet. Think you can get my buddy here a job too?
Sure. You and your buddy can meet the boss here.
So I went back and told Duff about the job. He agreed, and we went to go see Big Skinny Legs.
Look what we got here. 2 slices of fresh tomato, looking for a job.
Your associate here said we can get some work.
What do you just waltz in here, ask me for a job? Yeah, I got a couple of jobs for you dudes. Who are you anyway?
I'm Scoota. This is Duff.
Well, you're gonna swipe a couple whoozy watches for me. And you're gonna take care of some dry cleaning. Steve will give you the details. Now, get out of my face. My mother needs a photo in a minute.
So I went on with my job, and Duff went on with his. Mine went well, and Duff, well, we all know how that ended up. But I kept working with Mr. Skinny Legs. Soon enough, I was picking up his dry cleaning and taking out the trash room. Odd jobs. Then one day, he came to me with a new job.
Listen, you become a very important ally to me, and I think you're ready for something bigger. I need you to go around the school. I need you to put up these shapes, because...
So this part, I'm a little hairy on. I can't remember the meaning behind the shapes. Oh well. So I went to put up the shapes, and things got a little difficult when I had to put up a rectangle. Excuse me, which one of these is a rectangle?
Who's asking?
Me, I'm asking. My boss wanted me to put these up.
Skinny Legs.
I lost him.
I haven't seen that dirtbag since but one of these days. Pow! Right in the kisser. I went and told Big Skinny Legs. He sent me to help Miss Vassar. And well, you know the rest. And that's all I know. What was the question again?
What's your name?